מי שמאמין לא מפחד, את האמונה ולנו יש את מלך העולם, והוא שומר אותנו מכולם. מי שמאמין לא מפחד, את האמונה לאבד, ולנו יש את מלך העולם, והוא שומר אותנו כל הזמן. יש לכולנו מגדול ועד קטן, ימים יפים וגם פחות, וביניהם תשובה לכל השאלות. יש אלוקים.
As the war in Israel intensifies, officials are now increasing security measures here in Southern California and all around the country. Police have stepped up patrols in areas that serve Jewish and Muslim communities.
Los Angeles has the second largest Jewish population outside Israel, and many residents here in Southern California have close ties to the region. KTLA's Omar Lewis is live in the Fairfax district, where residents are supporting each other in the midst of the turmoil. Omar.
That's right. Tonight, hundreds of people showed up here to Beth Jacob Congregation for a prayer vigil, and they were met with extra security measures like security guards and metal detectors. People we spoke to say that added security is comforting as they continue to pray for Israel.
No, I couldn't sleep the past 2 nights. I did not sleep. I'm just praying.
For Devorah Leah Wagshul, the conflict in Israel is deeply personal.
My father was born in Israel. I went to school in Israel, and our heart is in the East.
It's why she organized a prayer rally for children Monday evening at Bais Bezalel Shabbat with her husband, Rabbi Abraham Wagshul, allowing children the chance to decorate prayer cards for Israel. But for many parents, security was a top concern.
Today, when we made this rally, a lot of parents were hesitant to send their kids. We got a security guard to come, and yet usually we have, thank God, like 75 kids. There was half of what we, were striving for, because people are scared.
Metal detectors, security guards, and barricades were out in full force at Beth Jacob Congregation in Beverly Hills as worshipers gathered for a prayer service for Israel Monday evening. But for Rabbi Wagshul, he says there's only one way to combat that rise in hate crimes and violence.
We can't chase away darkness with a stick. We have to chase away darkness by adding in light. Even small children here, they see their parents checking their phones, and everybody gets nervous, and it's very hard to shield the children from that. So we had the idea to have our regular Hebrew school classes today, but to do something which would give the children a comfort and feeling of empowerment, that even though they hear all this sad news, that they can do something, they can make a difference. Because, we can't chase away darkness with a stick. We have to chase away darkness by adding in light. And so we made a little prayer card. My daughter designed that, and the kids pasted it on, and they decorated their own, which they can say a prayer before they go to sleep at night, called the Shema prayer. We also made a little charity box the kids decorated, where they can put a little coin every day. We told them, guys, you guys are far away from everything going on, but you can ask God to help by adding a coin every day and giving it to a poor person and saying a prayer. And this is how you add light and goodness in the world. And this is a way that we combat terror. Instead of being terrorized and being scared, we add in goodness, we add in happiness and joy. And this is how we defeat those who would have us run away and be living in fear.
Hashem, God gave us our strength is with our mouths of prayer. God listens to the prayers of children. So today we had a rally. So I do talk about it with my kids. I say our job is to pray to God, because prayer is the only way that we could resolve this, and to be extra kind. I made sure to call people who are lonely, just say, how are you doing?
This idea that we had, to do these crafts for kids came from a very holy rabbi called the Lubavitcher Rebbe, who led for many years in Brooklyn. And 50 years ago, during the Yom Kippur War, famous Yom Kippur War in Israel, he actually led by example and gathered together large groups of children for prayer and for charity and for good deeds. And he told the world, whoever everyone would listen, is that this is the way forward. Yes, many people of all faiths, Jews, non-Jews, whatever faiths they are, wherever they live, are looking at events and saying, oh my gosh, is this world fixable? Is this ever going to go away? And the answer is yes. Is that there are pockets of extremists and people that will do evil things, and yes, they are there. But there are many more good people in the world, and all that's necessary for the triumph of good is for the good people to stand up and do something, right? And make a stand, say a prayer, donate, give charity to your favorite charity that helps people that are in need. And this is how we're going to make the world a better place.
Thank you so much.